So here we go again, I'm Kwanzi, but today is a very special day because we're going to talk about UFCL instead of talking about Sweden 1A or something else. I have two guests from two different teams in the quarterfinals today. First guest is Wickerbasket, which is James Frost, assistant manager for Team 10, right?
That's correct, yeah.
Wow, took me some a bit of time to remember all those.
And side defender.
Yeah, I'll also be playing tonight.
Wow, that's good to know. And our second guest, I think you've recognized the voice. It's Myth, ACM for Immortal Spirits. Hello.
Hello.
Guys, you're gonna play against each other tonight. I mean, not directly, but our teams are gonna play against each other. I think it's the last game of the day, last game of the quarterfinals in UFCL Season 7. Wow, how do you think it's gonna play out? Wicker?
Well, obviously this is the better Romanian team. We've been scouting them a little bit, and they're unbeaten for a really long time. So
You played against another Romanian team right before this stage, right?
Yeah, I've actually played against Perla Negra before, twice, when I played in Romania for a couple of weeks, and we know they're not as tough as Immortal Spirits.
So you seem to know a lot about Romanian teams. What do you think is the best thing about them? I mean, I don't know, the best or the worst thing, something you've noticed special about Romanian teams?
Well, they seem to be quite organised when it comes down to it, and most of the users they have are all Romanian, so they must have some good team spirit going on usually.
What do you think Team 10's strong points are?
About Team 10, it's about, I don't know, in fact, what's the strong point. They obviously have better skills than us. They are on a good run. They had a very bad start of the season. I don't know what happened. 4 or 5 weeks ago they had big problems. They had a pretty easy group in UFCL, but they passed over Vultures from England, if I'm not mistaken, in the last game, and on goals, 4 points each. They had a bad start in Belgium also, but now they are 4 points behind the first place in Belgium with a direct match, so they can win the league, and they also are the only team from Belgium here.
Well, let's switch the topic a bit because we don't want to talk only about our game. I know for a fact that both of you have watched a game that just ended, which is Fortuna, Real Money against Fortuna, which had a really surprising result for most of us. What happened there? How would you describe that game, Wicker?
Well, it seems to be something that is happening more and more in football identity, which is known as anti-football, where a team that isn't quite as strong as the other team are more intent of making sure they don't concede than actually looking to score a goal and then hoping to beat them on penalties, which has happened a few times. It's how Juventus Ghent were knocked out earlier in Europe as well.
Matt, what do you think happened there?
First of all,
Were Money the best team?
First of all, the first thing, I don't think Inter from Spain played anti-football against Juventus Ghent in the qualifiers. They had 2 bots in the field. They were playing against second place in Champions League last season, and they still had 4 chances to score. I've watched that game 3 times because I'm betting in Spain. I like that league very much. I will change the subject now. I don't know why Mani played anti-football today, because Fortuna had big problems. They had a central midfielder playing as a central defender and a winger playing at defensive central midfielder. I don't know why they didn't push more without. I don't know. Abidon, I think he missed the game today, right? So the best central defender from Fortuna wasn't there.
Yeah.
I don't know why they choose this style of playing, but I think they deserve to be in the semifinals. After all, even if Fortuna pushed with all the problems in the field, they pushed, but blocks and other random factors made the game to be this way.
Well, in a few minutes, another game from the quarterfinals is gonna start, which is Las Putas versus Hispania, or whatever.
Yeah.
What do you think is gonna happen there? Who's gonna face Real Money next? Wicker?
I would say Hispania will probably qualify. I don't know that much about Las Putas, to be honest, but they did beat Cossacks, who Team 10 have got a bit of history with playing against them. They're a team we've got quite a lot of respect for. They don't have the best of stats, but like Immortal Spirits, they've all played with each other for a very, very long time, and it's shown.
It seems a lot of Spanish teams reached very far this season. Why do you think that is, Wicker?
Sorry. To be honest, I think the Spanish league has been a very strong league for a while. I mean, they've got some really good, outstanding Spanish players there as well, and ones who they seem to be happier to play in the mid-region of the table as well, which makes the entire league strong. They have some outstanding players who will happily play for a team who are 7th in the league or so, which you don't really see in other leagues. If another league comes calling and it's, say, Juventus Ghent or Team 10 or another big team from Belgium want a player lower down from another Belgian team, there's a 95% chance they would be able to sign them, whereas that doesn't seem to happen in Spain.
Or in Sweden, why? Matt, what do you think about the Spanish teams? What makes them so strong?
Yeah, the Spanish league, yeah, I'm a fan of the Spanish league. I watch the games there when I can. I'm betting there, but I'm not quite successful. In fact, the game Las Putas against Hispania, I don't know if you checked, but Las Putas is another Spanish team, only with players from Spain, but mostly 21 years old, all of them. So it's a match of Spain against Spain. Hispania should win, but I'm not very sure they will, because they have big problems in league at the moment. But if you look again in the other match in quarterfinals, Inter plays against Atapuercos. Atapuercos is 7th place in Spain or something like that. They have a very strong league. Even if you look at the I don't know, assist tops or goal scorers top, they have around 20 goals, not in like in other countries with over at least double more. So I think this is the best league in the football identity. In fact, they have only one bot team. That team was destroyed by users from Romania, in fact. And yeah, even Spain 2A is 100% active. So I think Hispania will win because it has the upper hand in skills, but I don't know for sure what to say.
As for the second game, if the first one is Spain versus Spain and Inter versus Atapuercos is of course also Spain versus Spain, but the winner of Inter versus Atapuercos is gonna play against the winner from our game. Who would you rather play against, Wicker?
Well,
in the semis if you get there?
Well, looking at form, I think Atapuercos would be a better one, but there are no easy games when he gets to this stage in the Champions League, I think.
Matt, who would you rather play against in the semis if we get there? Inter or
Atapuercos? Inter. I'm sorry, against Atapuercos. I'm sorry. Because Atapuercos made some changes in the lineup in the last season. We've played against them last season when they were with 99 chemistry or something like this. We had very big problems in the first half. We've played mostly in defense, and we've managed to get a draw 0-0. And at this point they've changed some players, and they are weaker than Inter, in my opinion. They have 96 chemistry after some transfers, and I think I won't check now. Inter has 98 or 99, something like that, and better skills again.
Well, a last question about our direct game against each other, which is the last one of the day. Wicker, do you think your total team value will play an important part in the final result?
Well, not at all, to be honest, because we seem to have a little bit of a bigger squad anyway, but we also have a few players, like Lawrence Van Blitz in our team is worth 50 million by himself. That's because he's won a lot of world awards. The main thing we're going to be worried about is not so much our team value, more so the value of their goalkeeper and how good he appears to be. I can't remember the last time he conceded a goal, to be honest.
And tell me, who do you see winning the UFCL now that Fortuna is out of the game?
I think uh, the team that will win today in Immortal Spirits against Team 10 will win the Champions League. I think it's the toughest opponent after Fortuna for us because they are very good in skills, and as I said 10 minutes ago, they are on a very good run comparing 4 or 5 weeks ago. Anyway, I hope they will play like they played against Perla last week, because that was, in my opinion, a pretty poor performance. Just my opinion. For them, they had a very bad start of the game, and after that they were just struggling to come back, and they managed because a defender from Perla made 2 big mistakes. One position mistake and one offside mistake.
No, I'd agree with that. We started pretty badly, but then once we started to get our players online and stuff like that, we really picked up, and we were unlucky not to win by more in the end, I think.
Yeah, that's true, but you had a very, very bad start.
Wicker, do you agree the winner of our direct game against each other will be in the final and win?
I really, to be honest, I don't know. I think Hispania and Mani are, they're 2 teams that can really put up a fight. I don't know enough about Inter. I only tend to look at teams when we're playing them, to be honest with you. I don't know that much about Inter. I know enough about Atapurkos, but I don't think they'll beat Inter looking at their form. So I think it's tough to say. I would like to hope so, because I would like to say if we do lose tonight that we lost to the eventual winners, but I'm not too sure that'll happen.
Okay, guys, anything else you'd like to add before we go about UFCL in general?
Good luck tonight and have fun. Nothing else.
Yeah, of course. Good luck to you as well, and hopefully your goalkeeper's offline.
I'm sorry, he won't be. Even if he is, I have his account password and username, and I can play with both characters. That's not a problem.
Admins, I hope you heard that.
I was joking.
Too late. I'll cut out that part. Okay, guys. So thank you for good luck. Thank you again for your time, and see ya later.
Bye bye.
Thanks a lot.